Alright, so now I will try to go in. Let me turn off the face cam, right? Now we can go in with Scherazade's skill. Now Yumi is going to be way more flexible, but I roughly have an idea of how to test Scherazade, right? So we're just going to go to the middle. We already have the buff earlier, but we're going to go with this. Now the reason why I bring Ru as well is so that we have 100% crit rate. So that is not going to be a problem. So the second turn positioning doesn't matter, so we're just going to go to the middle. We put Venaka first to decrease the boss stats. Does the boss have any stats? Let me see. Magic resist is 0%, okay. Doesn't matter then. We just go Venaka, we go Yumi, and we go Scherazade. So roughly, to get an idea, or to get a gauge, let me see. So right now, what's my stats? Right now we are 64%, but after Ru apply this buff, we're gonna get 100% crit rate. So we're gonna see who is stronger between this Scherazade costume versus Yumi, and we'll take DOT in the calculation as well. Alright. So Venaka. Okay. Alright. So now the boss applies whatever that is. So far. Ooh. Right, damage are really similar. Right, I'm comparing a +4 Lapis Witch costume for Scherazade versus my Yumi, which is +2. Now, not a fair comparison, but I think with my gears it's kind of even out, because my gears is going to be... I think I have a better gear on Yumi, right? Again, I'll show you guys the gear again. Now it's hard to make a fair comparison because unless I got both characters at +5, but just to give you guys a gauge, I think I still stand by what I said in my previous video regarding Yumi. Now if you care about her for collection, you should probably... Also Yumi did move first, okay, what if I make Scherazade move first? Because Yumi stacked the chain, right? So what if I do this? If I let Scherazade move first, would this have a different result? Let's see. Okay. Okay, let's take the DOT into account. Bam. How close is this? Okay, this one is way further because if I make so how it works is because Scherazade move later or Scherazade move first will take into effect the chain, right? So this one is going to be a bit different. Yumi DOT trigger damage on all tiles she hit. Let's see. Does it damage on all tiles she hit? Yes. You can see right here by this one. Deals magic damage every turn. And it stacks as well, right? So all the 3 tiles, or actually 4 tiles, right? If you have like, but the boss only have 3 tiles. But if you have her a little bit higher, it goes up to 4 tiles. Let's go in one more turn. So this time we're gonna make it even, right? We're gonna go Scherazade because Scherazade's... Here's how it works. It's not going to be a fair comparison because Yumi is a one character... what's the word? It's a one costume character. She has one costume, and this costume has 1 turn cooldown. So you can use this costume every turn. Scherazade is not like that. However, Scherazade is going to be a multi-costume character. This costume is still on cooldown, right? 5 turns. So, oh, I don't think I have any potential liberation for this Scherazade at all. So it's not even a fair comparison, right? At least my Yumi, I have 2 potential liberations, so there's that. So now I'm going to go with this one. This is going to be the better Scherazade. Yeah, you can tell, right? This is the potential liberation dot. You can tell I have 0 potential liberation for this costume. And the only one that I have potential liberation for is this one. The codename as Scherazade, the one with the suit. But this one is limited, right? No, this one is the one limited. This is the one that you can obtain still. So let's go with this. I'm going to switch it around. We're going to use Scherazade last. And we're still going to have 100% crit rate, I'm pretty sure. So let me go with this. Let me turn off my face cam so you guys can see the damage. So however, now the boss has the stat of 90% decreased incoming damage, right? So during this duration, wait. Have the boss applied it yet? Oh no, the boss didn't apply it. The boss applied this instead. Okay, that's good. So you can see everybody has 100% crit rate. So crit don't matter. So now we put Yumi first. Boom. And then we go Scherazade last. Ooh, so Scherazade only hit 2 weak spot as opposed to Yumi that hit 3 weak spot, and you saw the DOT ticking right there. And I think this is a pretty fair comparison, right? Because we take turns. Earlier we put Scherazade first, Yumi later, and now we swap turns, and let's see. Okay, so this is the damage so far. We got Yumi, we got Scherazade. Actually, it's about the same, right? So if you calculate now 6.6 million and you calculate both Scherazade costume, 5 million plus 1.5 million, it's about the same. It's really similar. And keep in mind my Sherazade's Lapis Witch, this particular costume, I don't have the potential liberation at all, right? Now you might argue that it's cheaper to invest in one Yumi because she only needs one potential liberation, because for Scherazade she has multiple costume, therefore you basically pretty much has to invest in multiple costume and get the potential liberation up. That could be a point of argument. I can see some people might say that, right? Yumi stacks will get higher every turn. She will, right? She will definitely get higher every turn, but how much higher is it, right? You can basically see right here. I don't think it will be that high, right? You can argue that, okay, Yumi stacks is going to get higher every turn if you're just looking from it from the perspective of, okay, if you're fighting for the current boss. Of course, it always works that way, right? The current boss is always going to favor the current character in the banner. It always works that way. It works this way for Honkai Star Rail, it works this way for Brown Dust 2, but I'm sure people that are asking me, GuitarRock, should I pull for Yumi? They're not asking specifically for this current Fiend Hunter boss. They're asking for, is Yumi a good character to pull for now, and can she still be used in the future? How future-proof is she? That's where it comes in, where Scherazade has multiple, various, different range of, you know, what she's able to do, whereas Yumi is stuck to a single straight line. So if you have a different boss in the future, where the boss is weak against water, but the boss weak spot is like diagonally, Scherazade is going to shine way better. So that's something that's a point that I want to put out, right? Unless there's a boss that's specialized in DOT. It's always going to be a question of, if you want to pull for a character, you gotta ask yourself, how useful is the character in the future? Not right now. Because always, the developer's intention is always to make the character strong right now. Of course, right? But Yumi is not bad, for sure. She's not bad. She looks really strong. She seems really good as well. DOT is something that, you know, it has to be dependent on a lot of things. So if you want to get her, I think she's good to get +5 as well. If you don't have, this is like if you don't have Scherazade, right? I'm comparing her with Scherazade. Another character that I can compare Yumi with is probably Yumi. I mean, not Yumi. Why did I say Yumi? It's probably, what's the name again? Roxy. But Roxy is, you can't get Roxy anymore. I don't see a point comparing her with Roxy. Let's say Roxy is better. You can't get her anymore, so there's just no point, right? But Scherazade is someone that you can still get. 3 turn, 15 stacks, then new one disappear for each new. Yeah, it only lasts for 5, right? So there's that as well. Now, I won't be opposed of them having a character that's like future-proof in the future, right? The boss already applies this. So let's see. So now I guess we go in. We don't have any more crit rate, right? Do we still have? Oh, we still have the 100% crit rate. So we use Yumi again. So now Scherazade, now we are forced to use this one because our weak spot has ended. So for this particular boss, definitely, Yumi definitely shines right here. By the way, my Yumi is +3. Wait, is my Yumi +2 or +3? Let's go with that. That DOT tick again. Ooh, wait, who died? Oh, Venaka died. Pool party. Wait, pool party does more than Lapis? How is that possible? Because Lapis hit 3 weak spots. pool party only hit one big spot and it's like it hits this way, right? But maybe because my pool party I have 2 more potential liberation. My Lapis has 0 potential liberation. That's probably why. Yeah, I think it's a good gauge overall. Are we getting a free Morpia? Still seems like Yumi is decent. Yeah, I think she's decent. I actually think she's decent. She's not bad. She's not a bad character. But I feel like if you don't have her, I think you can still do okay in the current boss, in this boss, right? Let's say you don't want to pull for Yumi, you want to rely on your Scherazade to do damage to this boss, I think you can still do alright. So yeah, that's pretty much the conclusion that I have, right? Of course, let me show the gears again, right? And compare side by side. So my Scherazade, this is my gears. My magic attack is 1.4k, right? Just round that up. 527% crit damage. And my Yumi is 1.7k attack, 550% crit damage. My Yumi has better gear, way better. But in terms of the plus for costume, I do have her at +2, Scherazade at +4, but Scherazade is all over the place, right? I don't have potential liberation. This one has 0 potential liberation. You can see, didn't even get any of this. This one I have 2. What's the last one? The last one is more damage. For 4 turns, apply silence. Oh, I didn't get that. That one doesn't do damage, so that's fine. But my Yumi has I also have 2 potential liberation. I didn't have this. I got the range and I got the SP reduction, but I didn't have this. This one would definitely improve my damage a lot more. You can see 30%. Yeah, if I have this one for Yumi, I think my damage is gonna skyrocket in to a higher degree, right? Because this gives you 30% multiplier higher. Definitely, this one is better. Definitely good. Alright. So definitely for now, tomorrow I'll be able to get this, and then probably Yumi's damage is gonna be higher, right? So yeah, take all of this information and nuances into consideration, right? Hopefully show you guys a rough estimation of how much the damage potential is. But yeah, one SP character can be future proof depending on how you want to look at it, because that means she will only have 1 costume and you can spam her effect to know tomorrow. I think she's pretty good, right? But is she like a must-have? Maybe you can get away with just using the other water character if you don't care about a lot of other things. But I think she's strong if you go all the way to +5. I think she has that tied to her.